Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Okay, I did it. I was not lazy, guys. W streamer. What's CC Kun's build? 37k. Ooh, wow, holy, hold on. The return is a little bit low, but that crit stat is insane. What the f? Yo, CC just has 250 CV. Wow, okay. They have actually, wow, okay. CC's fucking insane. All right, chat, Columbina is ready. She's unfortunately only going, actually, let's, she's 679, so more burst focus. Let's test this thing out. DPS test dummy. Set on Columbina, SMS. Pausers. Ooh. Wait, you have a time limit for this? Maybe this is necessary. Let us start with the Flynn's comp. Deal or no deal? Bro, this timer low-key stressing me out. It's actually stressing me out, bro. Can I do infinite HP? Does it have infinite HP by default? Oh, they're infinite by default, okay. What? Wait, that's crazy. Wait, you can edit your character's stats. That's actually crazy. So like, if you're lacking in stats, it doesn't matter. You can just pretend like you have better stats, it doesn't matter. So like, if I wanted to, holy shit. Wait, no, this is actually cool. No, this is actually cool. I can pretend my Flynn's has 500% crit damage. And then if I reset it, good. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep every stats as normal here because we're doing a C0 to C6 showcase. Swap dummy. Let's do dummy 1. What's the best dummy? I wish they had like a 3 thing. Okay, let's just see this real quick. Let me just see it. Okay, that's fine. Let's just see. That's a lot of damage. Oh. Can I change the UI, by the way, chat? What if we do this? Like, something like this would be good, yeah? Try 2 rotations with Sucrose right after Flynn, so Columbina and Inefa get a VV uptime. Your first rotation is the same, but the second will start with Sucrose instead of Inefa. You want me to do 2 rotations? Like 2 full rotations? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I try that. Hold on, let me try that. I see what you're saying. Whoa! Guys, we're only doing 654,000 damage per second. All right, chat, Nefer time. C2 Nilo or Nahida? If we do Nilo, I need Llama and Deepwood, which kind of sucks. I don't know what's higher DPS. I don't know if C2 plus Nahida or C2 Nilo is higher DPS. So she's on SMS. Nahida's on Gilded Dreams. Is C2 Nahida stronger? I think it is, right? 20% crit damage. C6 does not matter. I think that I would probably prefer C2 Nahida because you can hold Deepwood. We need highest EM. 1425. Good enough. I think that's max buff, right? No, you can get 1k. Sure. Okay. Okay, well, I should have put Nahida in 3. It would have been easier to do this. Alright, that up. That's a lot of damage, bro. I like how on the sheets, by the way, Llama's damage is like not even part of it. Because all of her buffing is onto your other characters. Oh, wow. That's disgusting. It's actually a 1 million DPS team. In 2 rotations, it deals 1 million DPS. Oh, wait. If I'm canceling, I might be removing her last attack. I'm gonna not cancel and see what happens. Let me do it cleanly this time. 2, 3. Okay, guys, it's legit better. It's like 5%. It's a whole 5 to 6% that damage that I lost. I ended it on the kick too, so it's actually like it's disgusting. Like Bloom is crazy, bro. Bloom is crazy. Well, that being said, is there a better support for Flynn's team besides Sucrose? Because I am using a C6R5 Nahida. Is there a support that would bring Flynn's team? Because Flynn's team is like 650k. Is Nefer Burst just not worth using? After C0, Nefer Burst is never worth using. After C0. C0, its only purpose is to delay so that you get Verdant Dew faster. Or you delay for Verdant Dew to accumulate. But if you have the Dews, you just full send. No, you're right. After Columbina. Sorry, not C0. Once you have Columbina, you never use ult. Yeah. Once you have Columbina, you never use ult. Is there someone else that I could use for the Flynn's team? Is there a better 4th support than Sucrose? I don't think so. Sucrose is VV. Because it have to be a VV user. It have to be a VV user. I think that's a go-to. Fine. Okay, this is good, chat. I love this. I have C6R1 Flynn's and Jensen does better than Sucrose. Where are you getting Shred? Or are you just ignoring Shred? Maybe the amount of attack from R5 Symphonist is worth it. Shred from C2 is enough. All right, I'm down to test it. It's gonna look a little weird, but it's fine. I've never tried Jensen with Flynn's. Let's see. So this is currently slightly worse. Oh, hold on, chat. I didn't even have Wandering Even Star on. Oh, we should be doing more now. I could be doing the rotation wrong. If anyone in the comments for YouTube knows if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I'm still trying to find someone who's like quote unquote better than Sucrose here. All right, let's try again then. I could have used Sucrose Burst again, but I don't think it would have changed that much. Feels just like Bloom is an OP, bro. Okay, I mean, it looks like Flynn's damage is capped. Yeah, it looks like his damage is capped. The problem is burst animation takes time. Oh. Alright, 700k DPS, adding in big burst at the beginning. Wow, Bloom does a lot of damage. That is my takeaway. Yes, this will be better if Inefa had the new set. Because Inefa does a significant amount of damage here, and putting her on the new set would bump that up way more than any other set would. So we are lacking 4-piece Moon for Inefa. That would be very, very impactful. Yeah, Laoma's broken. Laoma's just straight up broken, is the takeaway. And that is why with Laoma chat, why it's so important to stack as much EM as possible. Every little bit of EM you can get matters so much for her. All right, boys, it's time for cons. I think these are going to be my loadouts. Deal or no deal? I can activate it here. Cool. Okay, here, I'm going to be honest, chat. We will see no change with C1. 1.5% final damage is basically it. Because all of this is quality of life, and 1 extra damage from her is like nothing. Okay, we'll still test it out. I'm still curious. Okay. Okay. It actually gave a little bit more than I thought, which is kind of cool. You see from the character differences chat here, Flynn's and Inefa basically didn't change as expected, but Columbina jumped up enough that it actually does add like 3 to 4%. Inefa is C6R5. Let's drop Sucrose Burst and see if there's any small change, because I did it for consistency in my original showcase, but you actually don't technically need it, so. Okay, there it is. 750k. Sucrose Burst is a loss. Okay, that's fine. We're climbing up there, boys. We're climbing up there. Now I want to check out Nephra comp real quick. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Let's get some deuce first. XD. All right, get some deuce first. All right, we got some deuce. Okay. Bro, look at the fucking damage. It's so disgusting. $1.1 mil. So chat, you can see why this is the case, right? Now Columbina's damage is so tiny compared to Flynn's, right? Now it's so tiny because Nephra's doing so much fucking damage. So Columbina's flat damage doesn't really do much here. The 1.5% is hitting though. We literally gained 1.5%. 40% more max HP. And oh yeah, this is gonna be juiced. 7% lunar elevation as well. Ready? Let's go. Okay, okay. Okay. Big jump. Oh, wow. That is a huge jump. What the f? That's a pretty big jump, chat. I mean, Flynn's jumped up a lot. He jumped up like 20%. He jumped 4 mil in his rotation. Everyone else also jumped, but like Flynn's is the active character, so he gets the attack bonus. Yeah, he saw the biggest. He saw the biggest increase from this. So we went from about a 750k to an 870. So all things considered, we're looking at almost a 20%. It's like 20%. So if we look at the character's damage increase on the left-hand side, Flynn's actually gained a 25 almost. No, not 25, like 22. 20 something, because he originally was 18.5. So you got about a 20% increase personally for him. Inefa got about maybe a 15. She went from like 8.2 to 9.1. Columbina jumped by 50%, I think. She went from like 3.1 to 4.6. But overall team damage is like 15%. It's kind of good. Proceed to at least. All right, you guys ready to see Nefer slap this shit out of them? I'm gonna cheat again. Let me generate some dues first. Okay, cheating done. Oh, it was on cooldown. I f***ed up. Okay. All right, come on, Nahida Q. Okay, there we go. Holy f. Okay, that's pretty good. She's at 1 point. Holy f. Look at her damage, bro. 1.25 mil. So the damage increase this time is less than Flynn's because I believe that C2 Llama's impact is stronger. Remember, the most important thing that we remember about this comp is that Llama carries a lot of weight here. So the EM bonus from Columbina, I think, has less percentage impact on the whole team because the whole team's scaling is so high already. So that is, I think, the reason why this DPS is only increased by maybe 12%. Flynn's comp got maybe a 20, like 15 to 20-ish. So we are at like, Nefer does 41 million damage in 41 seconds, bro. And that is without dash cancel. Wow. Okay, just a reminder to everyone watching. When you are C6 Nefer, you do not dash cancel because there is an extra attack that hits at the end of rotation while you're proccing the next charge attack. If you dash cancel, you lose hits. You cannot dash. All I'm doing, chat, is just holding my left click the whole time. It generates a sequence of attacks over and over again. Okay, one more attempt. Let's go. Yeah, it's about the same. So you're getting about 1.25. Is it better to play C0 Nahida or C2 Nilu? Do you have R5 key? Because if you have R5 key, then yes, it's better. Because the EM you gain offsets the loss. Like, that's the important thing. People say that when you run Deepwood on Nilu, it doesn't connect because it doesn't count as a hit. It's an aura. But I could be wrong. It counts as a hit. I tested that, so SMS also works on Nilu. Huh, okay. Again, like, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be honest. No artifact loadouts makes this just so fucking annoying, bro. Well, then all the people in the comments will be like, well, Nilu does work. You should have tested it out. I'll be like, well, I just CBA trying to do it, man. I can change our pieces right now, and we can check. Oh, I can just change from cock. All right, we're changing with cock. 4 pieces deep one. Due to time save, no one really stops at C3. Elemental skill. Okay, yeah, this one matters the least out of all of them. All right, we're gonna go to C4. Deal? Deal. Go to C4. And C5 is 3 levels here. I do want to test C5. I'm gonna go C4. Skipping C3, because there's really not much you gain out of it. All right, boys. C4 Columbina. 3% final damage. And more energy for her, which we won't really feel, but yeah. Damn. Okay, chat. We had determined that C4 is purely for energy. The damage increase you get is strictly from the elevation. Columbina's extra damage doesn't make an impact. So you're getting C4 for the energy. That is about it. Okay, I mean that's about what I would expect. It's the same thing. It generates some blooms. Okay, here we go. Okay. Chat. There's very little increase. It's very similar. I think both of these were about 1.25. Okay, so what I do want to check though is I want to run Nilu. Yeah, this is C0 showcase, man. Okay, Nilu is on Deepwood here. All right, so in this rotation, I think we're just still doing the same thing. Llama's last. Nefer, Columbina, Nilu, I think. Okay, the damage looks good. Holy f, the damage looks really good. Why do I trust chatters? Huh? Better. That's better. This is max cap team. This is definitely max cap team. Is Lunar Bloom Columbina's best team? It is the strongest cap right now, I think. But with Zubai team, we'll see. I think for a whale composition, you have access to really, really strong characters. There's not a C6R5 Nilu replacement for other teams. Okay. C5. C5. 46% lunar damage bonus and 1.5. We'll see if this matters. It might. Yeah, I know. I know they would get C6 anyways, but I just want to see if there's any significance of the 3 levels and the 1.5%. Just for my own sake. I mean, is there a difference? Yes. Is it noticeable? No. Is it noticeable? I mean, it's variance, right? It's damage variance. I know I could be doing a fast rotation, but I just want to guarantee that these work. Damn. Dude, Nefer is crazy, bro. Holy. Jesus. I mean, after the previous, I didn't expect it to be that big of a jump, but it affects this team a lot more than the previous team. I don't even know why. Yeah, I don't know why, man. Whatever. I don't know why. There's a variance in damage, chat. There's always gonna be variance in damage. Oh, 1.4. We're sending it. I want to do C6 because my time is limited. All right, chat. So C6 is 7% elevation and 80% team-wide crit damage. 7% elevation, 80% team-wide crit damage. There it is, boys. Can you try no Llama after this C6? I just want to see the actual difference without her. Oh, okay. All right. I will do Nahida and Nilu. Okay. Here we go, chat. So we're at 900k with this comp. Let's do it. Oh, wow. That's a spike. Clean. Okay, low-key chat, still weaker than Nefer though. It's good. It's a good jump. You go from 900k to like 1.2, which is like 33%, but it's still weaker than the Bloom comp. You can also see the damage distribution. Nefer got a lot stronger. Nefer got a lot stronger. Columbina is doing a fair bit herself, and then Flynn's is doing. It's basically like Flynn's does double damage of Nefer, who does double damage of Columbina. They kind of share this, like, yeah. One more. I think I might be doing a little bit less this time. I think I might have canceled something too early, but it's fine. I think I need to let Flintz's last Q finish. All good. 1.2 mil is what you should expect, though. All right, boys, it's Nefer time. What are we thinking with Nefer? Oh my god, it might be too disgusting. Because Nefer's crit damage is already pretty high. I don't think it should be more than Flynn's increase. Flynn's increase was 33%, but could be wrong. 6 moons. Chat, we have unlocked the Avengers. Oh shit, the full moon's gone. See it? Okay, let's do it. Oh my. Oh my god, dude. Actually, maybe not that crazy. Okay. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was good, but I think the reason why the damage fall off is significant is because this comp already has so much crit damage, right? If you take a look at the artifact stats of each of these characters, Flynn's usually has about 230. Nefer has 320. So like the fall off, the diminishing return is pretty heavy, but still 1.65 is crazy. Columbina is doing good damage, 11 mil, pretty good. All right, chat, let's replace Llama. How much you lose with this, guys? I'm gonna get my deuce first, like usual. Oh my god. Help. Oh my god, help. Where's Llama? Oh my god, help. Oh my god, it's bad. Oh god, it's really bad. Oh, it's god, it is really bad. It's like actually terrible. Holy brother, Llama is like this entire team's back. Oh my god. You lose the entire team's damage without Llama. It's actually insane. Minus 950k DPS without Llama. Holy shit. Guys, maybe that's why Llama's Abobas are so big. All the power of Nod Cry rests in those Abobas. By the way, chat, it's getting late for me. I think what people are curious is if I put Llama instead of Columbina to see how much the difference is. But the honest truth is that I would have to switch over and get Silken Serenade, and I don't really want to do that. But I low-key feel like losing C6 Llama loses more than C6 Columbina, but that's just me. Okay. Level 100. Final test, chat. Final test. Final test. Absolutely maxed out, maxed out. Guys, R5 does nothing. Yes, Columbina's damage herself improves a lot, but the team, no. You barely notice it. You'll see it right here. Yeah, right here. Columbina's damage did shoot up a lot, but in terms of the team's DPS, it's all Flynn's and Anefa. So personal damage, good, but team DPS, maybe like 3 to 5% or something. All right, does this team get to 1.7? Let's see. Okay. Guys, we did it. It's basically the same change as Flynn's. You get about 3% increase. You went from 1.65 to 1.7. It's about the same. The funny thing is that it says that Llama only contributes 6%, but you take Llama out and the whole team falls apart. All right, boys. That's it. Big thanks. Big shout out to C6R5 for letting me test this on his account. And also big shout out to the maker, I think Cosmos, of the thingy. Absolute best feature from Miliastra, I think. Thank God. Makes our lives like 20 times easier. Holy shit, man. Actually insane. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Those watching on second channel or main channel, I don't know where this is gonna go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and sub. We'll see you guys on the next one. Fina's Moons. Very pretty.